Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I wanted to show you guys some convenience foods that I will be eating today for a meal. This is my dinner. I did go out to breakfast this morning, or not dinner. This is my lunch. You guys will be seeing this video actually tomorrow because it's currently Saturday. But I am making this great value mashed potato and gravy. It's white meat chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and cheddar cheese. And for one tray of this, it's 310 calories and 45 carbs. But it's this big. It's pretty good size. I am going to be splitting this with my mom, so it's only going to be like 22 and a half carbs for me. So this is what we're going to end up with. And this is my hand. This is not like a regular sized dinner plate. We got the smaller ones. So this is like my hand next to it. Or I'll go over here and show you, like, this is like a normal sized dinner plate. So you can see, like, there's definitely a difference. It's a much smaller plate. So just so everybody knows, that is the plate we are going to be using. But this is my lunch. So what I did was, since it was such a small, like, for me that's a smaller amount of food, I substitute, like, I put on the side something like the broccoli. What am I doing? Ugh. Like the broccoli that has more volume, so. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My dog just threw this at me. I don't know if you guys saw that. This is one of his little toys, Presley, the pug. Right there, waiting for his toy. Okay, so I wanted to update you guys on how my doctor's appointment went, and I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my eating this week and stuff like that, because I have absolutely no video for you guys this week. You might see some clips. I don't know where. They might be right here. They might be later. I don't know. But you'll see some clips possibly somewhere. I realized when I was, like, doing part of my video that you couldn't... Oh my god, now they're fighting. You couldn't... I was upside down. I think my camera was upside down. So if I can figure out how to flip that around, you guys will see that as well. But, basically, I wanted to talk about how this week went and update you guys on how my doctor's appointment went, because I did film this already. I filmed an entire thing, and I was in the car, and it was great, and then I realized in my glasses you could see, like, everything. So I was like, fuck. My glasses are very reflective, as you guys can kind of see. My glasses are really reflective, so I had to kibosh those clips. So, first and foremost, I'm going to take you guys back a little bit. If you are new to my channel, my name is Michelle. I am 38 years old. Sorry, I was mathing. I'm 38 years old. I'll be 39 in April. And I have been doing YouTube for 6 years. And I did some reactions before. And my husband has also been on this channel. Like I said, I've done reactions before, and I have done all kinds of different videos. Right now, I'm just more into the lifestyle, online, digital, diary, vlog, if you could call it that, sit-down video type of thing. And I am hoping to get back into vlogging more. I do go on a trip about once a month, so I'm hoping to start vlogging some of those. And I also am a type 2 diabetic. I had uterine cancer about 2 years ago, and so that's what we are going to, I'm going to get into the diabetes stuff with you guys today. I am dieting this time for the first time in about 2 years, where I've really sat down and been like, this is what I am doing, and I've been doing it since January 1st. It was a New Year's resolution, but I've stuck with it really, really well. Like I said, I've been doing this since about January 1st. Before this, I dieted a few years ago, and then I just kind of gave up when I got diagnosed with the cancer. I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm just going to eat what I want. And then I had a partial hysterectomy, so I do still have my ovaries. So I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I've kind of the last, like, week, I haven't really... I lost 12 pounds since January, but, like... I weighed myself maybe like 4 days ago. I weighed myself today, and I have lost like little to nothing. So that was not great. That's not great. But I'm also not working out. I am thinking about getting a Planet Fitness, the $10 a month Planet Fitness membership, and doing that, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I need to kind of get some bills paid down and stuff like that before I can commit to $10 a month, even though it seems like nothing. But I do want to do that because I do live in Arizona where it's like 127 degrees in the summer, and I'm not walking outside in that. So, anyway, beyond that, the type 2 diabetes is really what we're going to be talking about today, because that is a majority of what my doctor's appointment was about. So, when I moved to Arizona about 3 years ago, I went to my first doctor, and my A1C was 10, which, let me look it up for you. Hold on. Okay, so I'm on this website. It's called clevelandclinic.org, I believe. I can only see like a little bit of it because I'm on it on my phone. But I just want to make sure I was giving you guys the correct information. So, when I was first diagnosed with diabetes, my blood sugar, my A1C was a 10, which means that your average blood sugar is 240, which is like, okay, so I don't know if you guys can see all the numbers. Well, you can kind of see the colors. Like this red down here, this last red, that's 10, okay? And then it was 10, and then it went down to 9, which your average A1C is 212. And then it went down to, the last time I was at the doctor, not this time, but 2 times before that, the first time I went to my new doctor, it was 8.5, which means your blood sugar is 197. And then the last time I went to the doctor, it was 7.5, which means your average blood sugar is 169. And then this time I went, it was 7.2, which means my average blood sugar is a little bit lower than the 169. Because it just goes from that to 7.0. What you want is, you want it under 6.4. Because then you're just considered pre-diabetic, and you under 5.7 is like you're good, like you're in range. Your average blood sugar is 117, like, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, I'm probably never gonna be at a 5.7. If I am, I will be very, very, very surprised. But the A1C, when you do get it done, my understanding is that it's a 3-month period. So it would have been, I got it done in February. No, I actually got it done. Yeah, I got it done in February. So I really only had 1 month. 1 month of my new lifestyle before I got my blood work done. So there was 2 months that included December and November, the biggest eating months of the year, in my opinion. 2 months where I basically ate whatever I want, and then 1 month where I was really strict with my diet, and then this month I've also been very, very strict about what I'm eating. And yeah, so the next A1C, which my doctor does not want to see me for 5 months, which is really good because I've been an every 3-month doctor appointment person for probably the last 6 or 7 years. He doesn't want to see me for 6 months, and he said that his thought process was that I would get my blood work done before then, and by then, hopefully, it's even lower. He was really happy to see that it had gone down, because when I went to him in, I think it was October, he was like, I'm not sure, and he wanted to see me in January, I think, but I canceled, because I had other things going on, and we were supposed to go to Phoenix, and that's a whole other thing, but I had canceled, so he was like positive, like my last, he's like, it might be up when you come back in, January, but that's okay, because it's like the worst eating months of the year are November and December, in my opinion, in his opinion, because he says people forget they're on a diet during the holidays. So I did want to preface that by saying I've been dealing with this issues for the diabetes thing for at least the last 10 to 13 years. Before I had my son, I was not diabetic. I was just pre-diabetic, and after I had gestational diabetes, so it's been basically about 13 years that I've been dealing with this entire thing. And And, I have other health issues that I have as well. Some mental health issues. I have hypertension. I have, like a rapid heartbeat that I take medication for. My cholesterol, good and bad, were good. And my triglycerides were good this time. I started taking fish oil and a folic acid, and I forget which is for which, but I'm taking them because, like, there was, like, my good cholesterol was a little bit low. He did not seem concerned about it. He literally said, your cholesterol is fine. It was a little bit low, so I'm trying to combat that. And then there was another one that was something with the heart. And my dad had a heart attack, so we're not trying to have that. So I'm taking fish oil, too. So folic acid and fish oil, because fish oil helps with your cardiovascular health. But yeah, so basically what I've been doing, and I've talked to you guys about this, and I really do want to show you guys what I eat in a day at some point, and I promise I will get to one. Hopefully next week I will pick a day and I will just do it. Basically what I've been doing is whatever I feel like eating, I eat it, but I eat like a fourth of what I would usually eat. I literally have been tracking every single thing I put in my mouth for the last, I think it's 7 weeks at this point. I showed you guys my my spreadsheets in the last one. I am in the midst of week, sorry guys, 7 right now. We're at the tail end of week 7. I have not missed a day of tracking anything in the last 7 weeks. I track everything in my spreadsheet. I think I'm going to do a 3-month on this spreadsheet and then make a new one because I'm starting to have to scroll like really far down. But I track everything in my spreadsheets. You guys saw that in my last one. Start time, intermittent fasting. The intermittent fasting, I'm trying to stop eating. I mean, the last 2 weeks, except for one day, I've stopped eating every single day at either right at 5 or like right after 4. Like that 4 to 5 window is where I've stopped eating like almost every day for the last 2 weeks. But Nick does get off work at 4. So it's a little tricky for me sometimes because it's like if we have to go to Walmart tonight, we're going to have to go to Walmart to get something. I'm trying to get home and eat by 4 or by 5. It doesn't happen every time. And that's okay. So it's part of me. Like, I know, because I do have severe health anxiety. I just have generalized anxiety, but I have really bad anxiety. I have depression. It's just me trying to know. These are both diagnosed, by the way. It's just me trying to figure out, okay, take a deep breath. What is going to trigger you? So, for instance, in my spreadsheets, if you guys watched last week, or a couple weeks, it might have been a couple weeks ago at this point. In my spreadsheets, I keep track of when I start eating, when I stop eating, how many hours I fasted, carbs, fiber, total fiber after the carbs, and then total calories, and then whether or not I had a soda. And one of my biggest triggers for my health anxiety is bowel movements, BMs. So I do keep track of whether or not I've had a bowel movement because I do have IBS too. So, which I think is a little bit compounded by the anxiety, but I try to keep track of that. But the thing is I use the green, red, yellow, gray system. So green means I am right on track. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Red means that is not what we were supposed to do and what the hell happened. And then yellow means I'm allowed to do it. So yellow means like, oh, I had, my one soda today that I'm allowed to have. Then that's yellow. And then in my BM column, whether or not I've had one, I do not put like good and bad. I put green if I went, gray if I didn't go, because it's okay to not go every single day. That has really helped me. That has really helped me to just be like, see? Like, there was a couple days where I didn't go for 2 days, and I'm like, but then it's like, see? What happened that you didn't? You know what I mean? Anyway, and then I can look at my diet for that day, too, and be like, see what you ate? That's probably why. Because I can go back onto MyFitnessPal and cross-reference if I need to. I have not needed to because I haven't been going nuts. Also, I keep track of my glucose if I take it in the morning. I have a notes section, so if I take it in the morning, I'll be like, my blood sugar was this before bed, and it's this now. If I take it after lunch, or like this one day I took it at blah, blah, blah. One day I took it in the morning, it was 113 fasting, and then before lunch, though, it was 103, so I note that. Or like yesterday, I took it after lunch, and it was 135. Today, or yeah, the day before that, I took it before lunch, it was 115. Stuff like that, Last night before I went to bed, I think it was like 97 or something. So just keeping track of everything. You guys saw my spreadsheets. But that is basically what I have been doing just to keep myself accountable. It's been working. I haven't really been door dashing as much. I haven't been eating out as much. I do eat out. But when I do, I make really, really good decisions of like, okay, you can get one thing from here. Like, even if it's one taco. Get that one taco, and then you make a salad to go on the side. That's not going to be as many calories. But anyway, that is my video for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry. I promise I will get you guys a what I eat in a day very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.